check which you're comfortable sharing in front of everyone over here. Here I'm picking up any belief because we are focusing on injection of the belief as a process.
Confidence level?
Confidence level is low and you want to improve it. So what could be a belief statement? I am confident is a completely opposite of what he is saying. When somebody says there is a problem, try to look at a progressive statement rather than like, so if I have a broken leg, I don't check a belief that I am running now comfortably. I might check like my leg is getting healed faster, right?
I'm feeling confident.
I'm feeling confident.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Give me a statement.
I work on the confidence level.
Huh?
I work on confidence.
I will work on. So your sentence has to be in the present tense.
I'm working on the.
I'm feeling confident, or I now, or my confidence levels
Is up.
are now getting
Improved.
better and better.
Better and better.
Right. Now this belief injection, is it specific or generic? Very generic. Because I have no idea. I didn't ask him where are you, how do you know confidence levels are low? What tells you confidence levels are low? Where all do you experience that? What will tell you that confidence is high? Then I can form a much more specific belief. Are you with me? So if you inject that my confidence levels are now getting better and better, it is not wrong. But it is very vague. The more specific you can get, the more quicker you will be able to measure the result.
Okay, I'll modify.
You see, there is no need to modify right now.
Confidence in negotiation and influence.
Right. That's very specific.
Confidence in negotiation and influencing. Alright. So now a little bit more, still vague and generic, but still comparatively more specific is, my confidence in negotiating or in negotiations are now getting better and better. I can inject this. But what is missing in this belief? You can still inject the belief. But what is missing?
Now.
Yeah. See, when I'm injecting my negotiation is my belief, confidence is getting better and better. I don't even know what needs to happen for it to improve. But you can still inject a belief because this belief fuel will propel him or motivate him to find ways to improve his confidence. So we can check a belief like that. Now the belief sentence should be simple and short. If your sentence is pretty long, try to see if you can have two beliefs. Because you will have to repeat it with eyes closed multiple times. If it is too long, you will miss out. So for example, we can take a belief that my confidence in negotiations and influencing. They're two separate words. These are separate for you?
Separate for you.
They're separate for you, okay. For some people, they might feel it's one and the same, it's woven and integrated. But since they're saying that it's separate. So my confidence in negotiations and influencing
is low.
So what do you want? Is now getting
better.
Better and better. When you try to formulate belief sentences, sometimes grammar can go for a toss. Don't worry about it. You go with the word of the person on whom you have to inject a belief. So if a person says, I am low on confidence, you ask, what is it that you want? If he says high, then it's high. If it's better, it's better. I get angry. Oh, now inject, you are happy. No. Don't use your word on the other person. Ask the person, what do you want to feel? Right? So one, I can check with him on a belief that my confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. There is a chance that this belief can come strong if he is actually improving. Are you with me?
Yes.
So we don't know what is there in the subconscious. So don't be surprised at times you feel I am not and then it's coming strong. That means the belief is there. You are not consciously believing it and not formulating strategies for it. So 100% possible. Sometimes, have you seen people who are capable but they believe they are not? At a conscious level. Right. So what I'm saying is, at a subconscious level, maybe the belief is already there. I am consciously trying to reject it on the basis of my current results. For example, I have a belief that I am confident as a person. But because what has happened in the last 5 months, I am constantly telling people I'm not confident, I'm not confident. But surprisingly, when I do a check, it's there. That means the seed is there. It needs to be then validated and harnessed. So since if that can come strong also, I need to have the second belief with me, handy. Is there any other belief that we can check? Some professional goal related? Something that you want to achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months?
I'm not organized.
I am not organized. So what do you want to achieve?
I want to be more organized.
I want to be more organized. Specific, vague, general, generic? Very generic. Yeah? Can you still inject the belief? Yes, you can. Nothing wrong with it. Okay? So, I am now getting more and more organized could be a belief. But if you want it to be more specific, you will sit with the person. Where do you want to be organized? What will tell you that you're organized? What is it that you want to do to get organized? And then you can inject belief. So, there is no, side effects of injecting a generic belief. So, I'll just keep this as a buffer. Alright? That I'm now getting more and more organized. That's another belief. The first belief is my confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. Right? Okay. So we have a belief. We start with that. So now we go with the usual steps. So are you hydrated? Wait, sit. Oh, there was one there. The one who's doing also has to be hydrated. Be hydrated, no harm. Okay? Okay. Once I know he's hydrated, back has to be straight, head has to be straight, eyeballs down, and legs would be uncrossed. Yeah? When you're doing it with somebody who's not been a part of this workshop, you'll have to tell a person what are you doing and what are you checking. Right? So, I'm still going to tell him, right? So, I'm going to ask you to keep your arm straight like this. I'll have 2 fingers on your wrist, 1 arm on the shoulder, and your eyeballs will be down. Whenever I say be strong, I will wait for 1 second. You give me your full strength. I will push your arm down. You need to give me your full strength and resist. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Relax the arm. After every round, relax. Yeah. Your full name, sir?
Samir Shukla.
Father's name?
Ashok.
Okay. Alright, keep your head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. 2 fingers on the wrist, 1 arm on the shoulder. Be strong. I wait for a second. Relax. What should be the next step that I should check? The name. Yeah, head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Loudly say your real name. My name is. Loud and clear.
My name is Samir.
Samir, be strong, give me your full strength. I wait for a second. You decide the false name. Let it not be the father's name, and let it not be a name which is too funny that makes a person laugh. Then results are again manipulated. Okay? Head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Loudly say, my name is Karthik.
My name is Karthik.
Be strong, give me your full strength. Wait for a second, put in the same amount of pressure. You see the result? It's working. The first 2 steps are only to check whether you are doing it properly or not. That's it. If you're not sure, do it again. Then do a yes or no also. Otherwise, there is no need to do yes or no. Here it is very clear. So first 2 steps, I know I am doing it properly, job done. What should be the next logical step? Huh? Before even injecting. Injecting, you've gone way ahead. What should be the next logical step?
Checking.
Check the belief. Very simple. Why are we even doing this technique? To check the belief first. So we're going to check the belief. Yeah. So once again, we're going to just revise the statement here.
Yeah.
My confidence in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. Yeah. Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Keep your head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Loudly repeat with me. My confidence in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. Be strong. Give me your full strength. I wait for a second and I put in the same amount of pressure. No, definitely not that. Yeah, I have no doubt about it because it was very obvious. Next question to him. Now if I leave him here, it's dangerous because you've just validated with the technique. Are you with me? Right. Because he anyways knew this, but now the subconscious test. Right. So I know the answer is going to be yes, but I'm still going to ask my client, do you want this belief?
No.
You don't want this belief?
I mean, I want to improve.
You want this belief that my confidence is getting better and better. Okay, good. The only drawback about kinesiology injection is you cannot inject anything and everything that you fantasize. There is a limitation there. And that's why the next step becomes critical, and that's to check with your subconscious whether it is okay to inject an intensity like this right now in the body and mind. So the next step becomes, keep your head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Here's your answer. Same process, yeah?
Yeah.
Loudly repeat with me, it is safe
It is safe
and appropriate
and appropriate
to inject
this
belief
belief
right now.
right now.
Be strong, give me your full strength. I wait for a second. If this comes strong is only when you can proceed, else you cannot proceed with this technique. That's the only drawback here. Any question on this point? So if I say it is safe and appropriate to inject this belief right now and it goes down, again check, it goes down. You cannot proceed with this technique, you'll anyways be wasting your time. Any question on this? Make sense? Since I got the permission, now the next step is to inject, which means process it, right? So processing is now all about activating both the hemispheres of his brain. And I know the right side takes care of the left side of the body and vice versa. Whenever you do cross draws, cross your hands and do those games, you're activating both hemispheres. Whenever you write with both your hands, you're activating both hemispheres. Whenever you clap and do cross, you're activating both hemispheres. So I'm going to activate both the hemispheres. So Samir, I want you to cross your legs. Now I'm going to demonstrate something or tell you something which has no logical answer. But you will experience this. Okay? Samir, again you're going to do a test. You have now crossed left on the right leg.
Yeah.
Keep your head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Loudly say, left on the right leg.
Left on the right leg.
Be strong, give me your full strength. I wait for a second. It is coming strong. You still check the other way. Do the other way. Head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms. Loudly say, right on the left leg.
Right on the left leg.
Be strong, give me your full strength. I wait for a second. No matter how hard he tries, anyone will only come strong at that time. If you ask me why, I have no answers for you. That's how it will work, and this can change for every belief. This will change for every belief. Are you with me, guys? You will experience this. There's no way that you will not experience this. But if you ask me, ऐसा क्यों नहीं है जवाब? It works that way, right? No. A particular posture is more ideal to process that belief at that point of time, and only his subconscious knows that posture. I don't know it also.
Wow.
So whether the right on the left is more better or the left on the right is more better is only you will get to know after doing the test. And only one of them will be strong. If you get both strong or both not strong, you're not doing it right. Now, which one was stronger for him? Left on. So take left on the right. So leg is fixed. Now you don't change this. You do the same with hands. So now, cross your hands. Now since I find Samir to be muscularly a little strong, since it's double hand strength, I'm not going to sit and do, I'm going to stand. So I'm going to stand, keep your head straight, eyeballs down. Samir, loudly say right on the left hand.
Right on the left hand.
Be strong. I wait for a second. This is coming strong. Loudly say left on the right hand.
Left on the right hand.
Be strong. No need for pressure at all. Look at this. This is left on the right. So this also has to be left on the right. There is no necessity or a need like that. It can be anything. No guarantee about that. So here left on the right was stronger. Here I think right on the left was stronger. Here also any one will only come strong. Any questions, guys? Are you all okay? Yeah? Nice? Yeah? Okay. So, do right on the left. Now this becomes the posture. Open your palms. Face each other. Clasp your fingers. All your fingertips are connected to your brain. Yeah? Everybody, I'm sure most of us know that. And now bring it to the thymus point. Thymus is below the throat. This collarbone area. This becomes the perfect posture identified by his own subconscious mind, where now when you use repetition and visualization will have multiple effect. So this becomes the posture that we've identified. We know because of this posture, activation of both hemispheres anyways has begun. Now we're going to use visualization and repetition.
This posture is the same for all the belief or
Can change. Yeah, and that's why every belief you check. And then don't logic. If you doubt it and logic it, you will not be able to practice this. These two steps, as I told you, doesn't have any logical answer right now. Yeah. So Samir, in the next few seconds, what I'm telling Samir is very important now. In the next few seconds, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I will repeat this belief 3 to 4 times. You will keep on repeating in your mind after me. And after 3 to 4 times, I will stop. You continuously will keep repeating this belief and visualize it happening. While you keep doing that, anywhere between 30 seconds to 5 minutes, you might feel a shift in your body or mind. What do I mean by that? While repeating, you might suddenly feel your breath going deeper, or your breath changing, or your breath becoming faster, or your body becoming relaxed, or you feel some vibration, or you don't feel anything in the body, but the mind says it can be done. Any such feeling, you can open your eyes.
Okay.
But till the time, you will have your eyes closed and you will keep repeating and visualizing. And this can take as less as 30 seconds or as long as 5 minutes. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Job for all of you is to continuously look at his body language. A lot of times, we see the breathing suddenly changing. But we don't wake up the person ki uth rahe ho gaya types. You don't do that. If a person goes on and on, then you can remind a person that whenever you feel a shift, open your eyes. But you don't disturb the process that's happening there. Are you with me? Yeah? Great. So, Samir, close your eyes. You will repeat in your mind, I will repeat it loudly. My confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. My confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. My confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. Keep repeating whenever you feel the shift. Open your eyes. When a person opens his or her eyes, no matter how quick it is, don't doubt it at that point of time. Don't ask anything at that time. Uncross your hands, uncross your legs, keep it flat, touch all your fingertips. This step is called locking the change. Touch all the fingertips, keep it slightly pressed, and keep repeating the same belief in your mind for the next 15 seconds. My confidence levels in negotiations and influencing is getting better and better. Keep repeating. This is just about 15 seconds. No need to go beyond that. Relax. Keep your head straight, eyeballs down, raise your arms to me. Loudly repeat with me, my confidence levels
My confidence levels
in
in
negotiations and influencing is getting better and better.
is getting better and better.
Be strong, give me your full strength. if you look at that strength which is coming right now, is quantumly higher and bigger than what you tested some time back. If this comes strong, you conclude this technique with, please stand up. It runs like this. Yeah. This is called physical celebration of a mental success. Tremendously important. I'll handle all your questions and doubts right now. Sit. The critical mind will first say, "Itna jaldi ho sakta hai." How much time did he have his eyes closed? I think about 45 seconds to a minute. That's what it took. Is this completion of everything? That means from tomorrow he's going to walk out like a confident human being and deliver his negotiations and presentations and all? I'm not sure. But I know this is the beginning of a shift. As soon as you inject a belief, your conclusion is, what is the next conscious action step, Samir, are you going to take towards improving your confidence? You conclude. The day you inject a belief, if you can consciously take a step towards it, these two get from a neuro pathway, it gets connected. And now the chance of reaping benefits is very, very high. Questions? That is it. If you thought you have to, I'm going to tie him up and hit him 10 times and then nothing. The biggest challenge for all of us is for the mind to believe that can it happen so quickly. So let's say if somebody has a fear of heights and comes to me for a therapy, how much time should I, let's say the fear of heights has been there for 25 years. How much time do you think should be taken to heal that fear? Question? Question? Could be 3 to 4 months? Could be 5 minutes also, depending on how hardly or properly you hit the code. So I've dealt with fears and phobias of people. There are times when one hour, 30 years of fear gone. And there are times it's taken 6 months because we are not hitting the code. Your assumption that something cannot be done in an X period of time is the biggest barrier that you're carrying in your life. I'm not saying anything and everything is possible, but this could be our barrier. Any question for him as of now?
How are you feeling?
So, okay, it's
But don't expect that from every person. Sometimes you'll ask, how are you feeling? I have no idea. I am blank.
I was just thinking, like,
You can have
what is
that.
the next step? So, where should I look at scientific methods of improving that? Maybe some sort of training, maybe some sort of real life situations where I get into that and try to attack it. So, probably that is the way my mind functions. I would like to look at the scientific methods towards it. So I'll first look at that and then I'll get into a real life situation. That's what I'm thinking.
This is the beginning. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Which means that part of his belief, which would have ensured that nothing works, is what we have addressed right now. Now when you take conscious actions towards it, the chance of you achieving a success is tremendously high. That's how it works.
So Harish, apart from taking actions, does it also mean that this whole battle has to be reinforced every day?
No.
Like on a weekly
No.
basis?
No. The beauty of kinesiology, once injected, is permanent until and unless you've had a severe brain injury or you go through a spiritual course of unlearning for at least 7 days, or you go through any operation where you have been induced with general anesthesia. Else, if you check it after 1 month, it should still come strong. Until and unless every day now he repeats the opposite of this. I don't think I'm still confident. I don't think that day I injected, but I'm not sure about it. Now what is he doing? The seed that has been sown, every day he's digging it out and checking making it. So, you have just killed the natural flow and growth of the universe. That's how it works. I'm still taking the metaphor of the seed. So, taking conscious steps and working towards it is going to be the watering of the seed that he's done. Any questions? Like he opened his eyes, what I noticed, and I'm sure many of you noticed this, there was a long breath and a jerk. Now don't expect that to happen with everybody. Don't wait for a jerk. Don't wait for a breath change. But be observant. Sometimes you might see nothing is happening, the person opens his eyes. Like, why you open your eyes? I just got disturbed with the outside noise. Still check it. You never know what is the bloody indication. The technique is your own. At the end, if it comes down, what do you have to do? Repeat the technique again. Big deal. Are you with me?
Yes.
In my 12 years of practicing kinesiology, once you get the permission to inject, at the end, you can never go down. Then if you go down, you are not doing it properly. That's it. Any questions?
Any correlation between subconscious and split personality?
Sorry.
Split personality correlation with
Split personality, it's a very different, we'll open up something else right now. Like opening a Pandora's box. No. When you talk about split personality, schizophrenic and all, then there is something more that I'll have to start talking about. So let's not bring that here.
If the person,
Even if you have a split personality right now in your life, you can still innovate and get good ideas. So don't worry about it. One of your personalities can get that done. Yeah, so don't worry about that.